noticed. You hear me?
Seth, just to win, obviously last year, 0-4 in one-score games, just to win one that was close. What was that like?
It's great. Y'all kind of mentioned like we might have lost this game last year, and to come out here and be able to walk away with a win is definitely important for our team and important going forward. Just kudos to our defense once again. They played great. We kind of played off each other as well sometimes. When we were down 7-14, and then we had that little 2-minute drive before the half to tie the game, and then just kind of rolling from there. And, we were down and we were up, and then, we had the ball with the chance to score on the half-inch line, and we fumble, and then they get the ball, and then they fumble, and then we get the ball with 4 minutes left in the game, and then I throw a pick, but then our defense, stops them. So really just a lot of emotions, definitely a lot of down and up over the course of the game, but I'm just grateful that we found a way to win, and just kudos to our defense to stopping them.
How do you feel like you played?
I played all right, except for that interception at the end. Just take a sack if nothing's there and let the clock roll, and then we'll punt it away, and then have Navy have to drive the length of the field, or at least 80 yards to be able to score in only 2 minutes and 19 seconds or however much time they had. So that was the main thing I feel like that I should have done, that I should have made a better decision on. But other than that, I played okay, good enough for us to walk out of here with a win. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And I'm grateful for my offensive line and receivers. Rock played great. Joe played great. Demir, he had some great plays too. Obviously Blake, and then our offensive line, I thought they did a good job tonight handling their different pressures and different things that Navy does up front. So I'm just grateful for those guys and grateful to come out of here with a win.
Was the pick, is that one of those when as soon as it leaves the hands, it's trouble?
Not necessarily, just he's running a little like beater across the middle, and it's kind of just quarters. They brought their little man of war front. That's what we call it when they have a bunch of guys lined up on the line of scrimmage, which they did a bunch tonight, if y'all didn't notice. And I think they dropped out of it. And so Demir was basically kind of one-on-one, and he took a blind three, which means he's running at his angle without looking at me right away. So he's taking his blind three, running super fast, and then when he turns around, ball is kind of on him, a little bit behind him, probably fast. I'll have to watch it and see, but I didn't think it was like ball's out. I'm like, oh no. I threw the ball, and I was like, and then the play happened, and obviously it was a bad situation, but at the end of the day, live and you learn, and I'm just thankful to win this game.
What did you say to the camera after you scored that touchdown? We can't see it because we were watching the game. We were here. And the people say on the broadcast you felt some type of way.
I don't remember. I'll have to rewatch it. My mom was just texting me about it, actually. She was like, "What'd you say?" I don't remember. I think I said, like, I'm like that, probably. I don't think I used profanity. I hope not. So
what is one thing you, need to do better on? Do you feel like you need to do better on going towards next weekend, the season forward?
Yeah, just, turnovers and know the situation, be more aware of the situation, I guess, is what I'd say. Just, going back to that third and long, obviously I would like to have that play back and do something different, but just know the situation and put our team in the best position to be successful. So not throw that pass basically, or throw it better. Just even taking the sack will let the clock milk and give us a better chance to win the game. So just do whatever helps the team win. It's not about my individual stats or anything like that. Just put our team in a position to be successful.
The past couple of years, you guys have gotten off to pretty good starts as a team. 2-1, 3-1, or I think it was 4-1 last year, 3-0 the year before. And obviously things didn't go quite as planned the rest of the season. Do you feel different about these first 3 games and this team maybe than you did the past couple years after a few games, or is it too hard to tell?
Yeah.
I'm just curious what you think.
Yeah, I definitely feel different. Just I feel like our team's really close, just as personal, as friends, as teammates, not just like players on the field. I feel like I have great relationships with my receivers and my offensive linemen, and my running backs and tight ends, obviously, and even the defensive players. Those who have been here like Jalen Allen and those who just came in here as transfers like Simeon and Josh Ellison. They've really just come into our program and fit right in. Oh wow. But I forgot what I was saying. But those guys just came in and they kind of glued to our program, and we've gone along really well. Is it still there?
Yeah, it's on your.
Oh.
It's crawling up your neck.
Thank you, appreciate that. But just the personalities in our field house, just gluing together. I feel like that makes a world of a difference. And then obviously, we have a tough 3-game stretch coming up, so that'll be the test for our team and see what we're really capable of.
Is that the craziest game you've played here?
I don't think so. No.
Up there?
It's up there for sure. Yeah. Houston, ECU, my freshman year. I've played a lot of crazy games, but I'm just thankful that we came out on top of this crazy game, So.
You're going to St. Louis next week. Are you going to prepare for that like it's a true road game?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely going to be an important game just to see what this team is really capable of. And, we're going to give them credit, but also give ourselves credit as we're a good team too. So we're going over there with a chip on our shoulder a little bit, just trying to prove ourselves and prove the team that we really are. So definitely excited for that one and the opportunity to play a good quarterback in Brady Cook. He was at the Manny Passing Academy as well. So I kind of got to talk to him a little bit, and so he's a good dude, good player. So excited to play that team, and obviously Towski Dove, the transfer receiver that we have, he's from Missouri, so I'm sure he'll be ready to go for that one. But it's going to be exciting and a good atmosphere in the Dome.
When you
In
took that
that
hit,
second quarter, you had the 3rd and 20. I think you had just gone 3 and out the series before that, and then you had a little dump pass, I guess, on the check down. Crowd's getting riled up. Did you hear that at all? And then what do you guys just do to shake that and just kind of refocus after a series like that?
I don't really remember, to be honest. So what? The crowd is kind of getting mad because we weren't having success on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to shake that off and know that they have scholarship guys over there too. Or I don't know if Navy does, to be honest, but teams have scholarship guys. They have good players on the defense too, and their coaching staff gets paid just like our coaching staff, and they're not just going to lay down and let us be successful. But they did a good job schematically of trying to confuse me and confuse our offense, confuse our eyes with how they lined up their defenders. So the fans can get upset, but we just got to stick to what we know and grind out the game. And at the end of the day, we won the game. So that's all that matters.
Was the plan going into the last drive to run 3 times, and then when you get to 3rd 11, you kind of have to pass, or what was the discussion going to that?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really part of the discussion. I think it was just Coach Kremsey and Coach Schulfeld, but I'm sure we were trying to get the clock milking a little bit, and obviously we'd like to have more success on those first 2 downs and try and get 3 yards, get us into 3rd and 4. Then who knows, we could do RPO and then continue to move the clock, stuff like that. So. I didn't really know what the plan was. Obviously, if I was the coach, I'd say I'd do what they did pretty much. Obviously, I wouldn't tell my quarterback to throw an interception, but just learn from that and just grateful we got out with a win, and don't do that next week.
when you took that hit and you went out of the game, just tell us what happened there. Were you okay right away, or what was going on?
Yeah, just a little whiplash, just kind of dizzy, stuff like that. And then the next drive, the same thing kind of happened. And then we were in the 11 personnel set with the YY and Demir and Lanfear were over here. And I took a sack on that play, but I was seeing stars and stuff. But then luckily the next drive, I was straight. It was just a couple plays here and there. I was kind of, a little dizzy, but
Did they do a concussion check?
yeah. But I was good. So
just on the first one, it was they obviously help you up, you go off the field, they do the check, and you're good, right? Because you're only out for one play.
Yeah.
So were you sure right away, I'm fine, I just need to clear my head and go?
I wasn't sure, but then they told me that they were sure. So now I'm sure. But I was all good. I'm good now. So they were right.
Was it one finger or two?
One finger, I think.
Thanks, sir.